Hello, gamers. You're having a happy Wednesday. Mr. Ash certainly is. He is currently wanting all of the pets. Also, I am going to, before I forget, actually log in to Mix It Up so that everybody gets their Ash kisses. You see, Ash has simply never gotten attention in his entire life. And so that means that he must be given attention right now. Word. Cool. I know. It's just so exciting to be a dog. It really, really is. I know. Can you sit back down, perhaps? We'll see. Okay, so we are going to finish up Majima today, for sure. I have a list of the things that still need to be done. We gotta do his sleeve, obviously. Gotta do his collar, that we, wept and bled for last time to get the pattern right. And then he has these, epaulets on his shoulders. We have the belt with the sash that hangs down in the front. And then he's got his hat, his tricorn hat with the two feathers. And I may kind of fake the feathers because they're these big, droopy, heavy feathers. And I may just sort of make little puffs of one of purple and one of black that sort of hang down. Because this is taking a very long time. And too soon. And then after that, we have a mostly finished Ralsei, that I need to finish before tomorrow, and if there's time left in stream, I will work on that. Also, and I will say it when more people show up later, I have decided to get rid of Saturday streams from now on, just because I was tentative schedule is 3 days a week. That may be too much. It was indeed too much. So, my poor little anxiety-ridden body can only handle so much, kind of being on air. And I love streaming. I love it. I just need to be more conscientious of how I, relate to it on a neurodivergency level. Okay. So, let's start working on this. Oh yeah, this was too big, but I made it, just make it a little smaller, a little bit, by a whole lot. Also, this is a new Game Chops album, Poke Lo-Fi, which I'm very excited about. I was like, okay, well, that's immediately going on the stream playlist. That's what we're doing. I haven't heard it before, but, I trust Game Chops, so can't be bad. That. Boy, is taking so much time. I mean, I knew that. I knew he was going to be super complicated. And I think he's going to look amazing when I'm done. This is definitely, along with Zagreus, the most ambitious project I've ever done. Do, an entire frock coat and other stuff. And of course, after this is done, since I have been diligent, except for like one teeny little part where I forgot to record for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, I have recorded everything, so I can make a process video for this, and it will be longer than usual, or it will be in 2 parts. 2 parts is probably better for the TikTok and the YouTube short. Trying to have good business sense about this stuff. I wish my characters had a bit more of, like, shoulders. I was trying to give them shoulders. Trying to give this one more shoulders, and it kind of wasn't working. But, like, that's not a big deal. That's more just, like, maybe that's just what my figures look like. I don't know. Just stayed down. We are also going to want to put the epaulets on before we put the collar on. So once we get the sleeve finished, we will do that next. Yeah, and of course we want to learn that that there's a part where it can go under, and it's not 2 layers. Especially the part that's gonna be the seam should not have the purple on it. Welcome in, Meister! Thank you so much for coming! Remembered to log in to Mix It Up today, so now we have Ash Kisses actually working. So nobody told me last time that I never changed the stream title. So it was just fully the teaching Supreme how to needle felt the entire time. It's alright. Always something you forget. Get better at it, I'm sure. That. That's it seem weak. I think if I made long projects like this more often, I would get like really annoyed with them. So I'm just like, why isn't this done already? I think I'm like fundamentally kind of an impatient person. At least when it comes to like art projects and things. Sort of an interesting version of blanking on the real song, but the For It dance. Just like expecting it to be so high energy, which like it still works very well as a lower energy song. I think it just kind of takes you off guard. Expecting it. DV, nice to see you. Finishing up Majima, and gonna be, if we have time left, working on this Ralsei I need to finish by tomorrow. I mean, obviously I'll finish it, but that's the plan for if we have time left over. The Deltarune dolls have been selling quite well, particularly Ralsei and Susie. I haven't gotten another one for Tenna, and I haven't sold the Chris figure yet, but Tenna sold very quickly, so I'm hoping other people will want him. Did I actually put this? What did I... I don't remember what I did. The ones ordering Ralsei and Susie will eventually have the money to order Chris. Yeah, like I'm not too worried. I'm just like, one day, my child Chris will sell. I do get very like, you know, the ones who take a long time to sell. It's like, yay, you finally found your home. Just get nervous, as is my wont to do. They're insisting that everyone hates me. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's my entire life. I love it here. Also, for those of you who did not hear at the beginning of stream, I did decide to get rid of Saturday streams because I was like, okay, well, I'll have this scheduled tentatively, and if it's too much, then I'll get rid of some of it. And it was too much, so I got rid of some of it. I just realized I need more time to rest. Like, why am I so tired all the time and I'm getting so much rest? Like, it's because the pace of your life just increased a lot in the last few months, and it's all good things. However, your poor little anxiety-ridden body can't keep up. Like, the other thing is I turned out to take streaming very, very seriously, which is a good thing, I'm sure. I hope. But, like, it did mean that I was like, if I cancel stream, then I'm breaking a promise! It's like, chill out. It's not the same thing as canceling plans with somebody. But it kind of felt like it in my brain, so it's like, oh, okay. Maybe we need to kind of mitigate that a little bit. Although, yeah, asking me to chill out is hilarious. Excuse me. The way the time's working out, we're probably not gonna, well, we're definitely not gonna do, Ashley or, Flame Fatales. Might do it another time, though, if they do, Resident Evil 4 speedrun. Or they will at some point. Right, and then I wanted to make something's for Reb's birthday, which is tomorrow. I think I simply do not have enough time. I'll write a thoughtful note instead. But, like, it did make me happy that Spam got their little frog guy that I made for them back in Art Fight, and then, like, posed it, like, drawing pictures and eating a healthy breakfast. I'm like, ah, it's so cute. So I always love seeing that stuff. Hi, Mr. Dog. How are you, sir? Thank you. Thank you for being a dog. exit. Thinking that this weekend, perhaps, I will play that Sword of the Sea game that Barry was playing yesterday that I saw 15 minutes of and went, yeah, I want that. Where you're like, it's by the Journey people. And I'm like, yeah, no, I want to ride around the desert and purify it into water, and it's like the most gorgeous thing in the world, and you ride around on a sword, and I'm like, yeah. Actually, I do want that for $30, thank you. I'm just thinking the speedruns of it are going to be kick-ass. Like, anything with like, really kind of very fleshed out movement is, like, the speedruns for this are going to be outstanding. It's a different dev, but it does also look a lot like Solar Ash, which I've seen multiple speedruns of at GDQ. I believe in October, GDQ is doing like a queer-specific speedrunning marathon, which cracks me up because it's like, that would be everybody. Not everybody, but I'd say probably a majority. Like, oh, everybody get in here, hell yeah. Solar Ash is a pretty game. One of those runs, like, they had one of the devs on commentary, and they're like, I used to like, I know it's impressive, but it does make me a little bit sad that it broke my game in half. It's like, yeah, it's okay, we love it though, that's the point. Whoever gets this GDQ is going to be very happy, I hope. Which raises lots of money for charity. I need to look up what charity they're doing for. Also, they've done like National Women's Law Center. They've done Malala Fund. That. Leave. Finished. Cool. It took like 30 minutes. That's good. Now, what do those epaulette thingies look like? Oh, I know. Oh, wow. Oh, hello, Chamomile. Welcome. Okay, we are finishing up Mr. Majima, but like actual. I always say finishing up instead of finishing because I'm like, somebody's gonna say like a dirty joke about it and I'm gonna roll my eyes. So to preempt that, I don't do that. Have epaulettes for the tiny shoulders. Closes his mouth and lowers hand. I'm not gonna get, like, mad. I'm just gonna roll my eyes. Oh, the tiniest shoulders for the tiniest little boy. Oh my god. Why can I not make figures with shoulders? I swear to god. That's just what they look like. It's my style. I don't know. Yeah, that. Yes, I'm edging the completion or the competition or whatever. I am. There you go. Oh. Okay, bye-bye. Yank your head around. It's probably fine. I miss Ash. Where did he go? Went where he goes when he is not on the chair, which is under the table. I'll return in due course, I'm sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just how I make my armatures that they don't have shoulders. How's that? That's a little... Actually, I do want it to be more like that long. Alright. Well, hang on. What are we doing? You know, you have the technology. I feel like I say that phrase a lot. Mostly me going, hey, you're making things harder for on yourself for no reason. You ate with the jacket? Thank you. I worked, like, super duper hard on it. Okay, so it is, like, just ever so slightly more than an inch. And just ever so slightly more than an inch. Cool. I'm also gonna need to measure him's head. 3. We'll do 3 inches. That'll be our 3-inch diameter hat. We're going to use the old cosplay knowledge that I know how to make a tricorn hat. I use a pattern of that to make Black Sabbath's hat. It's just the tricorn hat, but like not entirely tucked in. It's like, and then it's got like a covering over it. Okay, so how does one... You know what might have been smart is to actually do... Well, and I can still pull it up. That's fine. I have 4 seconds between work chats and had to send it. You're so good. Yeah, dirty jokes, as long as they are lighthearted and not directed at me, are generally fine. I just will act like an old man, and well, no, old men would find that funny. I will just act like a grandma and be like, oh, tisk tisk. Yeah, so what if I did like this? Yeah, it looks more like fur than it looks like, you know, like cording, but it's funny. Do it this way. Ah! there was a really funny moment, and I think Ghost's stream, like one of Ghost's more recent streams, where they were talking about pineapple, and I was like, there's another use for pineapple that is dirtier, and I don't want to say it, and then like we had an entire thing about not saying what it was, and Ghost is like, well, that seems to be an urban legend, so that's probably not real. And then I was like, in my experience, it seems to work. He shuffles away. If you don't know what that means, then don't worry about it. Yeah, I think that works for how very sloped these shoulders are. Back, and then yeah, it was like this. I'm just like pretty specific about like not allowing any like sexualization of myself or my character, because gotta be careful about that shit when you're dealing with being a femme person online. Because that's something that I know Onsta does. It's something I know Doig and Swift do. Like Reb had a thing about it. It's like, hey, don't. I decided to do.
Close your eyes.
Oh yeah, this is the Liza P song that I put on here. Good lo-fi Pokemon album. Like brand new from Game Chops.
Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out. Close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good.
Not like amazing, but it's. I'm gonna need to do a lint roller on this guy at the end of it. I do occasionally get the lint roller out to like clean off my shirt when I'm done with working on stuff sometimes. Usually if I'm like on the couch and like therefore holding it closer to myself.
There's no feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good.
Yeah, the collar. The collar that we fought and bled for. Yes, which has the same, like, purple and, you know, border. There we go. Making gestures like you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, we get to cross a thing off of our list! Well, that's done. Ash. No, it sounded like a door knocking. It's just the scissors. It's okay, puppy dog. It's okay, sir. Should have like an Ash barking emote. Arg, arg, arg. I tend to use Rebecca 6 Omnom for barking or for eating. Oh, trying to do this with one hand. Something along the lines of opening up your mouth like a shark. Spam! Twitch streamer Spamalami, who I like and respect and think is awesome. Receiver of the cool thing that I sent them. I did think it was very cute that you posed the little spam doll eating a healthy breakfast and drawing a self-portrait and then being very exhausted after drawing the self-portrait. Forgot they did like a they did like a Frank Sinatra version of Can You Feel the Sunshine? This is 8-Bit Big Band. Yeah, it it did get a little flattened in the mail. And, you know, of course, for the bit, I did do a squinch. Have a subtitle that says, "Do not attempt." Because, like, frankly, that thing is pretty simple, so it isn't, and also doesn't have an armature, so it's not gonna get ruined if you crisp it, but, like, a lot of other things would maybe get messed up if you did that. Yeah, we need some higher energy music, I think. So that's what we're doing now. Love me some Pokemon Lo-Fi, but I have been so freaking tired lately. I did take a big ol' nap, so I have energy at least for the time being. I've been having the sleep all you want, you will be exhausted forever curse lately. Although I also did have a very, a very intense workout that was like, hey, you want to do like forward lunges with a big like heavy bar on your back and also go all the way down to the ground and then get back up and back to standing position in one motion. I was like, oh, yay. Yes, of course we can hear the version of Pollyanna that they did, because that's like literally my favorite song they've ever done. Oh, actually, it is on this album, so it will be after I Want to Take You for a Ride, which is my other favorite song they've ever done. Welcome in, Conkles. Wait, why did I do that? Turn upside down. Yeah, this is the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 character select, which is just like 2 bars of I want to take you for a ride, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, and then they wrote an entire song for it that has like all kinds of, you know, fighting game like references and things in it.
I've got a choice to make, it's easy as can be. I see a lot of faces, but only one from me. I want to impress you, baby.
Where'd my everything go?
My Sunday best, call me the war machine.
But yes, I did.
It's your way I'm looking.
I'm back.
I'm like where you Hadouken. Yeah, you've caught my eye. Now I've got to
Oh, 8-Bit Big Band is very silly. They do all kinds of stuff like this. Like, for example, making Can You Feel the Sunshine into a Sinatra song. They also did that with Still Alive and or I Want You Back. I forget exactly. Not I Want You Back. I Want You Gone. Also, because I did a lot of like singing and stuff growing up, I do sing along to stuff and like make up a harmony for it because I'm an alto. And then it makes me feel cool and smart. Got to try.
Get you, baby.
Baby, you're my destiny. Wanna take you home. I have a core memory of finding a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet at my local Greyhound station. That's awesome. Also, I'm not saying that was my best singing ever. I just like that part a lot. Oh, the collar that we fought and bled for. It looks so good. I was fighting for my life to get this pattern correct. Yeah, that's why I did this. I've done it like that. Thank you. Yeah, the only problem here is that I did the purple instead of doing it as one strip and then adding it later. I I did it just on top of this, so the purple is showing through a lot more. Which, like, I don't love, but it's also a one-off and it's also from the back.
Once the game is done, will I still be your player one?
Definitely, like, I'm the only person who cares kind of stuff. That's why are you trying to do this? Why is this a thing that you're doing? Ba-da-da-da. Most of what I know about fighting games comes from one streamer I watch and Cameo, who is more of a Smash player. And who I immediately clocked for buying a CRT so that they could play Melee better. Like, what are you doing? Like, being like Metaton and buying Tenna? Is it to watch salacious music videos, or is it to play Melee at the correct frame rate? Now this is Pollyanna. This is my favorite thing 8-Bit Big Man has ever done.
Here we go.
It just wasn't for that.
The morning sun is always gonna shine again, and I believe a pot of gold waits at every rainbow's end. Oh, I believe in roses kissed with dew. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you? I believe in make-believe, in fairy tales and lucky charms,
Caller. Complete.
and I believe in promises
Now let's do that belt.
spoken as you cross your heart. Oh, I believe in skies forever blue. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you?
Fuck. Stop it. Jet. Just don't get tangled.
Feeling the way that I do. You can call me Pollyanna, say I'm crazy as a
Okay, that's like
believe in silver linings.
7.5, and then the part that hangs down is like 3. Okay. And it's like do like, I don't know, an inch and a quarter. The morning sun always gonna shine again. I believe a pot of gold waits at every rainbow's end. Maybe it will be tomorrow when the bluebird flies away. All we have to do is follow.
I believe a dream can still come true. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you?
I don't know if that's like in sync at all with what's going on your end.
Feeling the way that I do. I believe in friends and laughter and the wonders love can do. I believe in songs and magic, and that's why
I believe believe in you. Also, the little animations that they do are very good. You should like actually watch their videos too. There's not much I can do. I believe in you. Also, being able to sing in the same register as a male performer, gender euphoria. Anyway, I love that song. It's fine. About like there-ish. Okay, we actually do need to card more of this purple. We've used so much purple. It's a good purple though. I like definitely have more in there somewhere if we need more. Shouldn't, but you know, just in case. Actually, we should, because I'm gonna need to make the feather. Okay, well, we will open things up. Open the bin up for that. We've got ads in about 3-ish minutes. And then that works. Oh, it does. Well, also that's not where it goes. It goes a little bit farther down. Like there's so many layers at this point. There's so many fucking layers. My god, Majima.
Funny story, I forgot how much of a big fat mess you are.
Oh yeah, this is the
I've been busy doing science. It's been tons of fun.
one of the Lego games had like a portal something in it.
Everything clean.
They are like onions. They have layers.
All by myself. Finally, things change when they don't replace your core. It feels so strange not to hate you anymore. But you wouldn't know, would you? I was saying Mr. Batman, oh, he was here the other day. Maybe you know him, he's a big deal, but I don't think of him that way. He's just a friend, someone I trust, someone who won't kill me. I'm fine, just in case you think I'm not. I am. This time, I'm better with the friends I got. But you wouldn't know, would you? I don't mean for this to sting. I forgive you.
He looks like he's the
You monster.
I don't know, he looks like he's wearing his dad's clothes or something. He's looking cuter every second. Alright, let's see.
Guess the reasons why you are never coming by for me. For me.
Got Moe Majima. I mean, he's kind of that already.
I should know that
Oh,
something happened
hello!
that will
Welcome in, Hats and Dragons.
There's a party with a real cake. Yes, it's real. That cake I made.
Hello, 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 hello. What's up? I am Wiremouse. I use they, them pronouns, and I am a needle felting artist who runs a store called Stabby Needle Studios. Currently, I am making a pirate Majima, who is posable, and he is going to be for the GDQ event Flame Fatales. They're getting close to being done with him. But at the moment, we're doing our best. Also, sorry you ran right into ads. Unfortunately, the ads have kidnapped me. I'm sorry. I feel like if you raid, you should be exempt from ads. But in any case, hello. I hope that you were doing well. What were you up to today? Playing Date Everything. That game is fun. Who's your favorite guy? Well, I'll wait until you come back. But you're a friend of Jade, who is my sibling. So thank you. Hang on.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Came facing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without a grasping yet. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at point.
go here-ish.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflecting the sad truth. It's
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. Sorry, Raiders, that you got caught in ads. Saw you were playing Date Everything. How did that go? What is your favorite guy or girl, etc. in Date Everything? I haven't watched like much of it, but I like the Ghost Girl, I think. Very cool. Hector might give my boyfriend some ideas or a reason to take out the AC. It's an interesting game, that one, but it's one that's been in production for like a decade or something. I know that they're like the voice actors who sort of created it. I've been working on it forever and ever and ever. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. If you need to raid and run, that is so perfectly fine. Otherwise, we will be working on Mr. Majima here. We are so almost done with him. But yeah, I love what they did with Date Everything. I don't know if it's like the game for me especially, but I do really love like especially how enthusiastic everybody is about it on the production team, and like how much crazy detail they have and all kinds of stuff. Working while chilling? Absolutely. Thank you so much. He's been a project. Most of my stuff, the kinds of things that I make are often smaller, like this. This one's Chris from Deltarune, and this one took a little longer because it had like craft foam armor and a prop and stuff. But like, those tend to get done in like 5 to 6 hours. This has taken like, I don't know, 4 streams, which are 3 hours long. So, but like these fingers are articulated. You can pose them. He's got like muscles under here. He's got his tattoos. He's got his hair. He's got all kinds of, you know, crazy detailing on all this. Like, we had to make the pattern for this coat, which was very difficult. Hello, Portia, welcome in. Also, I have a dog named Ash who is currently asleep under the table. He may return. I looked under there, he twitched his feet. If you look below stream, you can see a picture of my tiny dog child. Yes. Take care, Jade. We're coming. Dropping off pals. Yes, I'm gonna push this in just a little bit more to establish the silhouette because there's so many layers on him at this point. That his snatched waist is simply not appearing as snatched as it should. Then we'll just do a little bit of like a buckle there. Where did my gold go? There it went. Really just got to decide how much detail will look good at this scale. Even with the large figures, it's important to not overcomplicate it. And also because, like, you gotta stop at some point. I was, like, maybe gonna do the little kind of, like, weapon harnesses on his side, but that's also gonna, like, mess up the silhouette at this point. Hi, Stofimo. Thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, Majima's almost done. And Radium, hi. Welcome in. Now, all that remains is the hat. So, if we want... We said 3.5, right? This... No, if it's gonna be, like, up here, it's more like 2.5. Okay, we'll do 2.5 for the, diameter of the circle. This is another one of those... I love it when I can, blah. When I don't have to make a real pattern, and I can just be like, yeah, that's a circle, and then I can just, like, cut out pieces, and it's fine. Wow! The bottom of my cup is exactly as big as I want the circle to be. Wow! So cool. Okay, so... Unfortunately, it just, like... Here, let's see if we can... Yes? Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. Also, like, so incredibly does not need to be a real circle. Need to get, like, a marker or something that will, like, show up on this flag. It's very difficult. Oh, yeah, this is their version of Tifa's theme. It's really good. I've been playing, started a new save file on Animal Crossing New Leaf with Chamomile, and I think that the Main Street theme sounds like Tifa's theme. Like, specifically this part. What am I doing? I should just put this on the head. Shouldn't I? Guess this is going to look silly for a moment. SimCity 3000. I don't think I ever played that, but did it have kind of, like this kind of jazz? His little cap. Okay, and then... There we go. How far do we want this to stick up? Out, rather. Like... Guess we'll say like 1.25 inches. Like, I want it to be big. Ish. Like, okay. 1.25 inches, and then all of this, then another 1.25 inches. That's 1/2 inch. That's another 1/2 inch. So like 5 3/4 ish. Circle. Or I don't need to do that, and I can just make a strip of 1.25 inches and have it go as far around as this. So I can, which, yeah, that would be what you would want to do if the fabric was stiffer, but because it isn't, I can do this. That's like 6.5, okay. Like 6.5 inches long. Yeah, okay, so gigantic, alright. I could do this kind of thing. Some of this is me being like, I know what I'm doing. want it to lay flat. And kind of. Let's see here. Like, I'm probably going to pull this off so that I can grab it later. So this, then like this. Is that big enough or is that not big enough? Maybe pull it slightly farther up. Do is add our little okay, we are proceeding, I think, ahead of schedule. Mostly because I was like, is this going to take another 3 hours? But, like, I think we should be able to work on Ralsei. I tried to finish up, like, as much of him as I could sand yesterday. So he's got his horns and all of the white on his body, and then his little modesty shorts. What we need to do for him is, like, his glasses I can paint off camera, but I can make them on camera because it's kind of fun to see how they're made. And then his little outfit, which I have the patterns for. And his face, and his scarf. None of which is, like, terribly horrendous, especially because I've made it all before. I am going to do the, I'm going to do the trim on both sides of this because you're going to see both sides of it. The only part that I didn't do the trim on both sides of was sort of for like the other side of this. And like here, a couple little things where like you don't really see it. I declared that to be too much work. Unnecessary work. You go over here. You go over here. Time. I'm gonna try to do this sort of like a little bit over top of the border so that I can fold it over. You don't have the you don't have the black peeking through there. Edges. Probably would make sense to do this upside down though, so I can see what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. It's going so many places that Song of Storms has never gone. Very the kind of jazz my mom listens to. We are getting into I know you can play the saxophone territory. Like, it's fantastic, I love it. It's just cracking me up a little bit. You give musicians a chance to just do whatever, and they will in fact do whatever. Parentheses positive. I think there's something to be said about like artists and musicians and like all kinds of creative people kind of viewing their craft as a way to speak without speaking. Like get their thoughts and emotions across without talking. And I think that's true. Like I'm pretty okay with talking for the most part, but like it's definitely like here's how I feel. And, you know, also in writing, because for those who do not know, I am primarily, or at least used to be primarily, a writer. I was a entertainment, like anime and video game journalist for a number of years, and my college degree is in writing. But like, I really, really love sort of like expressing my emotions through writing, and then also through art. Sometimes you just gotta make art, you know? Come in! Like, 8-Bit Big Man is required to do some Persona songs. They've already done one on this album, and I'm like, hell yeah. I have never played a Persona, but I do know that their jazz is off the charts.
Try to run me through, hold on. Think again, don't you know what you're starting? What? Sure ain't got no clue how bad this will go. Don't you know my heart? And you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but the stormy weather's caught you cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you. It's not quite what you were told. You'll never see it coming. You see, my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done it, but don't it get you? You're less surprised.
Tiny bit.
Think you got your game planned out. Too deep, getting 2 steps ahead, yeah. So step to my way, stand out. Strike 1 step and you're dead. Why just to take a second ago, clear blue skies, but now lightning struck your last resolve. Ooh, it's hard to see that no one hears your cries as the streets seem to dissolve.
Keep your little thingies away from it here.
My mind is too fast for eyes. You're done it, but when it's you, you're less surprised. I'm coming flying. Working's always so fast, so fine. Responding, that you did it, you did
What I wanna, what I might want to do is actually, I go down like this, and I can pop it up. Welcome in, Dark Sass. This is a pirate hat, I promise. He looks fucking rad. Thank you. I have worked so hard on it. And yes, I will pose him with the various Anstas that I have before he gets sent out.
about your game. Are you sure the next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't
Okay, so it goes like this and like this.
again, my friend? You never see it coming. My mind is
I am so glad that I can stretch this, because if it wasn't, I would probably have to redo it.
you're less surprised.
Thank you, Felt, for being stressed. For being stretchy, not stressful. Stressful only on the odd occasion. But then, you know, for me, everything is stressful, so. I have an anxiety disorder, teehee. Almost done, I can taste it! Okay, cool. So... how do we... Such a great question. How do we... And I talked a big game about knowing how to make a tricorn hat. Better follow through. Yes, Louis Zong. Carry us through. Okay, but like... I thought I measured this right. Okay, okay, okay. It's more that it's pushed along in here rather than at the points. Yeah, it's like here and then here. It's not bad, but I wish it wasn't so straight up. It needs to be floppier, I guess.
Mozzarella. I write rhymes in a box of Nutella. Fight crime cause I got no Beretta. Did time cause I copped some feta. Not good enough to sub for cheddar. I want cheese, I'm a decent fella. In the sewer, don't worry about weather. Rap pack in your basement cellar. Yeah. Master Splinter, tell me about cheese. Cooking like Remy and Ratatouille. Float like a butterfly, sting like free. Trapped in a rat race, trying to be free. Parmesan, cheddar jack, even cold tea is the only kind of currency that works for me. Life gets hard from a lab to the city where the grass ain't green and the streets ain't pretty.
I just like...
The jackpot. He's got it. He wins the prize, an aromatic chunk of cheese. Yum, yum. Well, we let him try it over and over again.
Yeah, just make it longer. Just bigger. We'll solve all of your problems. Simply make it bigger.
Gets to know his way around.
Oh, red taxi, I got cheese on the trap looking at me. Red taxi, I got cheese on the trap looking at me. Yeah, the pesticide set aside won't fool me. I'm smarter than the average rat you see. Arise from the sewer, I'm finally free. And man, I'll be walking down Cheesy Street, yeah.
Like, pardon my lack of rap knowledge, but this does sound like Today Was a Good Day, except it's about a rat, which I appreciate.
Red taxi, I got cheese on the trap looking at me.
A little bit more there. You're able to solve our problems by simply adding more material. Or we will, rather. This is going to be connected here, as is this. I love making clothes without sewing, because sewing's annoying. Yeah, something like that. Okay, cool. And then... the ultimate goal in my art is to find a way to do the fun parts and not the boring parts. And I think for me, needle felting is perfect for that. If you want to make clothes, just kind of stab it into place. It's good. Steam allowances are for nerds. Actually, you do need steam allowances a little bit, but accurately measuring is for nerds, I suppose. How about now? And it's in the back where nobody will see it, haha. Nobody will know your sins. Way to... yeah. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic. Give that a haircut a little bit. So then, these little bits coming off are bits of my finger protectors. I need to shave those again. Get a little raggedy. That does feel a lot better. those little feathers. I did try to find, like, actual, you know, craft feathers that were dyed the right colors, but I couldn't. So, we're making them on our own. They're just, like, 1 and 2, Let's see if I can fake it. Because I think I can. Yeah, that's a feather, all right. Of course I can fake it. Delightful. Okay, let's make the other one then. This one's kind of on, well... Catch you just for a second. And oh my god, I think he's done. We have Mr. Goro Majima from Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, as well as other Yakuza games, but specifically in this one, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We have his hands, we have his articulated fingers, we have his tattoo, we have his muscles, which I'm going to go back and redefine real quick. We have his gold chains, got the epaulets, got the frock coat with the sash, and this, and the belt, and all of these decorations here and there. We've got the collar, we have his pants and his shiny shoes. We have his outfit and shirt with all of his hair and his goatee. We have his hat and the feathers. Ta-da! Thank you. And now I will, well, you won't really be able to see it very well if I try to pose him with any of the Onstas, but, just know that, the smaller Onsta figure that I have is, like, this big, so he's going to be a lot taller than her. And even this one. Oh dear. Be sending some Basqui posts later, I think. Alright, so... And then he can he can sit. He can sit like a proper little lad. Big Majima, he's so big. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the most ambitious project I've ever done. It maybe looks less ambitious than Zagreus, but it was more work. And also, this cannot be sold on the store because the one takedown notice I've gotten is from Sega for my Shadow the Hedgehog guy. So this is exclusively for Flame Patels. All right, now I'll put him over there. I shall change the reference image. But I mean, if anybody like really wants him, they can just order the large figure and I'll make them one. There we go. It's Alt. Yes, it is. Alt. There. And here. In the corner. Let's see a size comparison between... Yeah. Oh dear. Wait, stop recording that. Cool. Oh dear. And we finished all of that. Fantastic. My Pocky notebook. I put this. Or whatever. That later. There. Need 2 of these sleeves. Rada. I do need to be that wide, so. Yeah, we finished Majima up in less than 2 hours. That's good. Not a whole lot of this block left. this. That adds in about 5 minutes. Sculpting mixed with tailoring, yeah. I mean, at least when you are, like, making clothes. A lot of needle felters make, like, animals and things. Although, and I do that sometimes, but if you want to do things that are clothes, this is called pre. It's just like flat sheets of felt that are. These ones are quite like loosely done, so they're kind of stretchy. The ones that are more stiff are a little bit harder to work with, but sometimes they're useful for certain applications where you want a stiffer material. But then sometimes I have to pull out the sewing machine for that. And, I would rather die! No, I'm just complaining. But, he's just... I just have Majima sitting here very, like... hee. It's kind of... wow. See if I can... I'll just keep him in shot if I can. You go there. I believe that's all we need for that. And then we are going to need his scarf, which I remember how long it is because I wrote it down in here. Or, no, wait, it is just, like, the length of, the felting mat diagonally. Good thing I have another side, because this is a little bit covered in black and purple right now. Okay, well, hey Majima. Scooch over a little bit, thank you. Oh hey, we got back to Delta.
When the demon heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright, raise up your bat for the burning fight. When your hope is slowly dying and your future's lost its right, raise up your bat and face the fright. Let's knock them dead into the night. Come follow me into the dark.
This is fun doing. Got ads in a little bit. Like, right now. You guys, in a little bit. I will switch to a smaller needle for this part. I want to get sort of the basic shape.
watch it's right. Raise up your man and face the fright. Let's rock and die into the night. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc which shall shine you the way. Because I'm with you in the dark with your heart as my mark which shall guide you the way.
Yes. There. Here. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This alpaca wool it's great, but it is so fuzzy. I give it a trim all the time. Well, for Miss, I'll say though, to be extremely fuzzy. Then
Morning enjoyed us for a battle. I know we won't lose. Now go ahead, enjoy, dance, and show us your moves. Eliminate darkness in your heart. Show us your kindness true. Light us and light the stage now. Come, don't be rude. Perform and let us bust down the cards that hide your heart now. Shed light on all the shadows you leave pacified. Whether we strike with violence or kill you with kindness, we'll light up the silence. Act now, 'cause the end is soon.
guess it is a little weird that he doesn't have a face yet, but we're getting to that next. Did not want him to be naked on camera. little bit extra here. Blend that in a bit. Wasn't just worried about it. Issues. Do the same thing on the other side, I think. Also for my Animal Crossing New Leaf town that I started back up, I made the town tune the Prophecy theme. Very cute. Want to make the like Ralsei as a cube as the town flag. Get the time to do that. I want to do that. The nice thing about if you go back to Animal Crossing New Leaf is that it will let you sell your old town for like, you know, 9 million bells or something if you have it. It has to be like developed enough. It has to have been, I think, 50 days and 50 hours. So if you know played it for any length of time back then, like here, I'll buy your town, and then you essentially don't have to worry about grinding for money anymore. Which I'm like, cool, because I did a lot of grinding for I did a lot of grinding for money back in 2015. Not like that. And stay there. And it's like, I don't need to catch bugs on the island until my fingers bleed anymore. You know, simply, there's not enough hours in the day. Grinding again! How dare. Oh, hello, Spoot. Yes. Cool. Right, now, let's have his little face. Stretch first. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do the thing where I go, how on earth did I do this the first time? I'm gonna pull up, actually, a photo of me doing it the first time. I'll say lifestyle. Here it is. Oh, hello, sir! I was just about to go get you. Also gotta make sure to do his hair. One has like a little bit of a pudgy face, which I think is cute. Tim. Tim. He's so soft. This. Come on, come on. I do love making faces. I think it's really fun. It's like something that's really like expressive of the style of the needle felter, how they do faces. How detailed they get. I'm really glad that I sort of rejoined the needle felting Discord that I was in, which like cracks me up because there are so few needle felters that we all just kind of hang out and go, wow, that's such a cool project, and you know, tips for selling at markets and stuff like that, and then like knitters and crocheters are having entire like, you know, literal entire YouTube drama channels dedicated to them because people have faked their own death over yarn drama twice. Big conventions and big personalities and all kinds of crazy shit, and I'm just like, I like to stab things. I like to use my little tools and make some stuff. Is this like a Miku? I forget. Maybe. How can that many people all have metal spikes and still be picking fights with each other? Because the metal spikes aren't sharp, is the thing. Like, you stole my pattern, and TikTok drama, and just, oh my god. I need you all to calm down. Put real passion into the jab if it's blunt. I think, I mean, partially it's because needle felting is a lot younger of a craft. Only been around since like the 80s. So there like just aren't as many people, and it you know, it's not really in craft stores. You kind of have to buy stuff online, so you just get a lot more people, and with a lot more people, the bad actors can rise to the top, you know? It would be real hard to, like, kill somebody with a felting needle, though. These things are brittle. Okay, now let's give him eye shines before he stares into your soul for too long. But I like being soul stared. I just like how pudgy this one's face turned out. It's very like round and cute. They do all look different. Like I try to make them the same way, but kind of just turn out like this. Expensive in needles, you'd have to keep using more and more. Like, needle felting supplies aren't, like, terribly expensive, really. For me, it's more the shipping that gets me, because I order stuff from England. Because that's where the best stuff is. And I'm sure if you know, don't run a store, you don't have to restock as often as I do. But I still don't go through too many needles, because I don't, you know, knock on particle board. I don't break them too often. This is MDF board, this isn't particle board, excuse me. We have to give him his little cat mouth. Gotta be rough at the moment. Yeah, luckily, like, Heidi Feathers is still shipping to the US. I believe, specifically, the tariffs are not affecting, like, whatever wool is, like, categorized as. And I get needles from a place in Michigan anyway, so really it's just the wool. Gosh, look at him. I mean, you know, but stuff changes all the time, and like I could try to find a new supplier in the US, and I probably could, but like I really like Heidi Feathers stuff. The sort of like the vibrant colors are a really like special thing that the Heidi Feathers does. Like this purple, like it's hard to get this vibrant of a purple elsewhere. International yarn smuggling ring. The thing is, that probably exists because knitters and crocheters are insane. Like, I would not be surprised if there's smuggling going on to avoid tariffs. I just don't think that currently affects shipping because, I was able to place my last order, like, I don't know, 2 months ago without issue. And without an increase in shipping. The shipping is £10, which isn't, like, which isn't great, but I order enough at a time that it's usually okay. And also, like, for international shipping, like, $12 isn't terrible, frankly. Imports just outright ignored them. Yeah, malicious compliance. It feels like, it seems like, at least when I've had to fill out customs forms for sending things, you can just kind of be like, it counts as this category, right? And that's not tariffed? Yeah, cool. I mean, especially for, like, small businesses and, little stuff like shipping small things. It's really more affecting, like, big businesses. And also, if I'm talking out of my ass and none of that is true, then I apologize. It's just my personal experience. Help him! He's so sad! US and the sellers have to collect the tariffs for the Royal Mail, not us, mate, and then put it on the sellers, and that caused chaos. Yeah, Royal Mail's been okay with my orders. It's just been taking a lot longer is the other thing, like... sometimes things just get stuck in customs because, you know, you get, like, randomly chosen for your pallet of goods or whatever to be checked by customs. And it's like, hey, you know that was going to get there in a week and a half? It's going to be 3 weeks now. It's like, great. And I had a Susie order and was fighting for my life to use all the pink that I possibly had. Please, I just need my pink wall. Talking about getting rid of, or I've gotten rid of, which means we'll see import taxes on even small purchases. The problem is you just can't, you know, you can't be like, well, I understand it, and I understand that my thing is or is not affected. It's like, things could change at a moment's notice, and it's so frustrating. And, like, we don't need to go into it. I'm sure everybody here is on the same page of the current administration is just an absolute shit show. For oh so many reasons. Correct our marketing plan for our game. Yeah. I'm sorry, that's real rough, yeah. How you feeling, Mr. Buppy? Alright, we need your scarf, and we need your hair. So... hair is like this. Looks a lot more complicated than it really is. It also depends on how many returns the store gets. Crafters ordering internationally probably know it's going to hit them and have planned for it, so they aren't then rejecting packages. Yeah, like, I don't, you know... I don't really get people returning stuff, and Heidi Feathers probably doesn't get people returning stuff much either. I'm interpreting what you said correctly. Yeah, I can't really speak with authority on anything, unfortunately, because, like, I only have my own experience to speak from. But especially with things like electronics or steel or some of that stuff, it's like very, very difficult to know what to expect. I also kind of purposefully don't keep up with the news. As much as I can avoid stuff that's like not going to help me to know. Is that slightly irresponsible? Probably, but it's a thing. Still vote, I still stand up for what I believe in, I still model the best behavior I possibly can. Drop out here. Slightly irresponsible seems like a fair response. Well, it's like I don't want to pull the I have a severe anxiety disorder card, but I do in fact have a severe anxiety disorder, and looking at the news for more than 5 minutes can like ruin my entire day. So, I just do the best I can. And you know, part of what I can do to help is to make stuff for GDQ, which helps to, you know, go to charities that really matter and donate to people who are making a difference, you know. Need his horns a bit closer together. Do this kind of thing here. Think about that.
Now's your chance, don't let it slip up. You could be a big shot, big shot. Hey, looks like you're by yourself. What's wrong? Did your friends leave you as well? Sales down the drain, getting desperate? I've got a deal, the best there is. For the low, low price of your heart, I'll give you all my hyperlink block. Oh yes, it's everything you need. Your chance to be a big shot. This is the best you can be. That can change. Just press agree.
Works better.
I'll get it big. Just wait and see. Much bigger than he'll ever be. Don't ever trust what's on TV. That man's a criminal. You see, it's all his fault. I'm incomplete. Can anybody help me? Now's your chance, don't let it slip up. You could be a big shot, deals a deal.
Oh yeah, the big Deltarune Red Stringboard stream is happening soon on Juno's stream. I'm not sure if they've decided whether it's going to be Thursday or Saturday, but sure they will tell you. Let me just check real quick to see if they did in fact decide what to do. That's okay. Will happen when it happens. And hey, oh yeah, for those of you who were not here earlier, I did decide to get rid of Saturday streams from now on. Just because it was, like, just getting very overworked, with how much other stuff I have to do. So, in order to make sure that I am happy and excited to be here, I got rid of Saturday streams. Because when I started, I'm like, I don't know if this is sustainable or not. We're just gonna try 3 streams a week. And then I went, it's not sustainable. I still have, like, a store to run and a life to live, so. Yeah, I was getting the, why do I feel extremely exhausted even though I, have been getting enough sleep? Probably because you've been running around doing all kinds of crazy shit lately. And it's like, it's all good stuff. I love streaming. I love hanging out with friends. I love having more stuff to do. It's just like, my poor little, you know, body is like not built for that much social interaction and being on all the time. Simply need to stare at a wall more than I thought I did. Body was yelling at me to slow down. Yeah, I think my body was yelling at me to slow down, where it was like, hey, you know how you took, like, how you had a full 8 hours of sleep and you took a nap and you're still tired? How about, like, please just don't, you know, have this schedule that you picked that you can freely change, that is exhausting to you. And I'm like, but I'm not working 40 hours a week. That means I'm not good enough. It's like, buddy, we've therapied this out. You don't need to do that. "20 hours in the last couple days." Yeah. And especially when it's like, I'm having fun. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to see my partner. I want to needle felt. I want to be on stream. However, I haven't, like, had the energy to cook in 2 weeks, and cooking is my favorite thing. Like, I love cooking. Among Mouse's favorite things to do include writing, cooking, felting, petting their dog, and staring at the ceiling. So, like, I need some of that staring at the ceiling time. I do work that much and no one tells me I'm good enough. Don't fall for the work lie. Well, you are good enough. All of you are good enough. And you're not just good enough, you're awesome. And that sounds like stupid platitudes being done by a streamer, but the thing is, I'm almost 32 years old. I've been on this planet for a bit. And I can tell you that, you know what? If you're like genuinely doing your best, you're doing great. And if you're, you know, not up to doing your best, that's okay too. Like, we just should aim to be happy and fulfilled, not hit arbitrary goals, I say to myself. So tough when all the things are good and fun, and if I just push a bit further, I can do it all. Silly Sausage, who is still willing to let go a little, accept that I'll miss some things. Yeah. Like, especially because once I started streaming, it was like, oh, I've been in the community forever, but, like, when, you know, now people, like, know a bit more what I'm like because I, you know, talk now. And it's like, I want to hang out with people. I do. However, you shouldn't just do everything. Every time I look at his face. Please don't hurt me. Everybody agrees that Ralsei is like a little British boy, right? Yeah, we've agreed. Professor described willpower as a depletable resource. Yeah. I believe we should have infinite reserves of it, and that's punishing. For sure. Mandatory rest days have been in place by me, upon me, for this reason. Why are you doing this to me? I'm just trying to prevent the end of the world. I know, bud. Just trying to help you. He's so round! Look at his fucking face! Yeah, but like willpower being like, you know, you kind of think like, oh, it's not, you know, it's just gumption. It's just like you gotta summon it up from nowhere, and like you can do that sometimes, but like that's simply not a thing that you can like do on a regular basis. Is just like summon the willpower from nowhere. Like the indomitable human spirit is very like important and good. However, the indomitable human spirit needs some sleep sometimes, you know? Alright, let's make you a scarf, sir. You see, my human spirit is incredibly dominable. I never want to make too much of this like mixed color at once because I do need these two colors separately. Look up at chat. What are they talking? Oh. I feel like Bob Ross when I do this. It's like, beat the devil out of it. My arms are so fucking tired. Ah. Ash, did you know that you're very tiny and small and little and a baby? Ow. That your tiny little nose makes me so happy. That you are like a little mop with legs. What is very funny is that he actually has quite long legs for a cavalier. So like whenever he gets like wet or whatever or wears a shirt, no, he does need to be informed on a regular basis that he is very small and little. A little pet. Whenever he is like wet or whatever, you can like see his legs. They're just like incredibly long. Like, you look like a little dog on stilts. But he is still the smallest dog. You know, he's the littlest dog who ever lived, according to me. He's so soft. The thing that you guys don't get to experience, unfortunately, is how very, very soft he is. It does mean that his hair gets every fucking where, but it also means that he is very so soft. What kind of works out well is that the Ralsei's scarf is pretty much exactly the length of this felting mat diagonally. So if I kind of do that, it works out well. You're making such good time. I'm so happy. Because I believe all I have to do is make the glasses, which we may have time to do on stream. Not sure. And then I can make my dinner, which I have enough energy to do. I hope. Because the pork's gonna go bad if I don't use it. Roast pork tenderloin with like some good like rosemary and thyme and herbs, and then it has a blueberry balsamic sauce. And I tried this recipe like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, this is the greatest fucking thing I've eaten in my life. Like, this is so good. So I am excited to have that. And then I also have some like some peas and carrots that I'm gonna like probably make a honey roasted carrots, which is my favorite thing. With whatever leftover herbs there are. Well, there won't be, because I use a lot of herbs on that pork. Usually it's like cumin. I'll probably use like Italian seasoning, and then honey. Because I have a sweet tooth, so everything needs to be sweet. Honey roasted carrots are so good. Like, yeah, it's kind of a lot of work to like peel and chop the carrots, and you can get them, you know, redone if you want to. But do all that, and then spread them on a, well, don't spread them on the baking sheet yet. You do some olive oil, salt and pepper, honey, and sort of dried herb of your choice, such as cumin or tarragon. You can do rosemary. Just sort of like whatever goes with the food. And then you mix that all up, and then you spread it on a baking sheet, and then you cook it in the oven for like 40-ish minutes, stirring halfway through. Quite yummy. I love me a sheet pan meal. I make a really good thing in the fall that's like sliced up sausages. There's a really good like a local place that you can get sort of a combination of bratwurst and sausages in one package. Do that, and then whatever vegetables you would like, carrots, leeks, potatoes. Butternut squash is really good, you know, all kinds of good fall stuff. And then good sort of Italian herbs or whatever other, like, I know you can use za'atar, you can use Chinese 5-spice if you wanted to, and then roast all of that. Some garlic, if you want to chop up some garlic and put it in there. Although generally, if you're roasting garlic, you want it to be in slightly bigger pieces so it doesn't burn. Then you can put it over rice. You can, like, have some crusty bread with it. Also, yeah, crusty bread, extremely good. Get, like, ciabatta rolls or whatever, just like at the grocery store. Put them in the oven for 5 minutes. And then yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. So good. Roasted. This is the cheat for really good mashed potatoes, by the way. I didn't make this up, obviously, but like roasting an entire like bulb of garlic, or two. Truly, there is no such thing as too much garlic, I say, as an Italian. Because what you do is you take a whole big-ass thing of garlic. Well, it doesn't have to be big-ass, but a whole thing of garlic. You kind of chop off the very top of it so that the cloves are exposed. And then you put it in sort of like a little foil, kind of just lightly surround it with foil, and you don't cover it on the top. And then you pour some olive oil and some salt and pepper on top of that. And you can do 1 or 2 of those. And then you put them on a baking sheet and you put them in the oven for like 40 minutes or so. And then it gets very soft and kind of jammy. And then what you do is you kind of like squeeze the garlic cloves out of there. I mean, wait for it to cool. And then you kind of mash it up a little bit. And then you put it in your mashed potatoes along with cream, like heavy cream or half and half, whatever. Also, mashed potatoes should have cream in them. Otherwise, the texture won't be right. Not too much, but a good amount. And then lots of salt and pepper. Because the thing with, I mean, seasoning in general, but like potatoes, anything that you're making like a big batch of, it will get bland really quickly. Sour cream, yeah, that also works quite well. Doing the Hero of Law soundtrack again. And that is very good for Thanksgiving or other, you know, such times as you would want mashed potatoes. And then if you're my mom, you need to have an entire table setting. And hey, Mouse, you're going to take these flowers that I got, and why don't you make arrangements out of them? And I go, okay, mommy. And also, you need to frost the grapes so we can put them on the side of the turkey plate. And that involves taking grapes, dipping them in egg white, and then dipping them in sugar. And this gives them a sense of being frosted with dew, or frosted with frost, for a lovely wintry look to your Thanksgiving platter, which is, like, I think charmingly old-fashioned. And I feel like I have not done a full turkey on my own yet. The one Thanksgiving that I did without my family was during COVID, and I did that. My partner at the time wanted a ham, so I made a ham instead. But I think I would make frosted grapes. Lots of vegan butter and milk. Used to put a load of mayo into before I couldn't eat that. Yeah. You need some butter and you need some milk. One of those things where it's like, it's not gonna be great for you, but like, so much meat. Yeah. No, turkeys are big. Wild turkeys are very funny. Here's a I grew up in the middle of nowhere story. Is when I was learning to drive, I was trying to drive to school or something, and I was going through the woods where I grew up in, and there were wild turkeys crossing the road. And I didn't know yet that if, like, a big, you know, animal or a large group of animals is crossing the road, you stop. You don't just slow down. So I just kind of slowed down and was like, they'll get out of the way. They didn't. And one of them kind of freaked out and, like, kind of flew up onto my windshield, and I promise it was fine. It went like, just kind of like off of the top of my windshield and like went behind me, and I'm like, huh? And I was like, okay. It was fine. It was just like, oh no, oh no. He went on my windshield. Why is this happening? I also had a time when I was coming back from something like in the dark, and a farmer's like cows had gotten out of their pen, and so they were all just kind of hanging out on the road, and I was like, what? And they just, I was like looking, and there were all these eyes in the distance, and I'm like, what are these, what's going on? And they all just kind of looked at me, and they like went up and sniffed my car and sniffed my headlights, and I'm like, hello, cows, and they just like walked around me and kept going on their merry little journey. And so I said, okay, and then I went home, and then I was like, hey, Mom, do you want to like call the sheriff or something, because there's cows on the road. So we got that taken care of. A surprising amount of wildlife is both willing and able to face down a lump of metal using explosions to move. Yeah, it's gotta be careful with that sort of thing. Yeah, like, I haven't lived in any place with, moose, but I know that moose will, like, extremely fuck up your car. Like, you do not fuck with them. They are very big, and they will win against your car. Deer will usually not win, but they will screw up your car. And, like, it will be, like, a car accident, so you gotta be careful with that as well. And also, you know, this is one of those, I'm sure you all know this, but like, just to say it out loud, if you see one animal, there are probably more. So you have to be very careful that if like a deer crosses the road or a duck crosses the road, you wait for like a while until you're sure that there aren't any more, and then you can go. A little bit less of our local foxes. Yeah, their eyes gleaming in the dark. It's so like, it's so scary. Like, it's cool scary, but it is like, oh god. I think it's one of those, you know, primal instincts we still have to just be like, ugh. See like a cat's eyes glowing in the dark. Like, why are you like this? This yet soft amber glow. Now, help him, he's so sad. Okay. About right? Yeah. So. Hold this over a little bit. He's a cute little cat mouth I gave him. Well, and we'll do it like this. Alright. We'll finish his glasses off stream, but we got things done. Machima's all done. I'll say he's done, except for his glasses. Then I just need to make their little, their stands. Send him off tomorrow. Submit this for GDQ. The floof on top is dead on. Thank you. He's just very floofy. The little boy. Little boy, help him. He's so sad. Alright, now who should we raid? We could, we could raid Crafty Cub, because, he's doing junk journaling. It's a charity stream. But yeah. Alright, I will see you guys, I don't have Saturday streams anymore. I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, weekend, etc. incredibly cozy, thank you. That's what I attempt to do. All right, bye-bye.